the petition of the Holliers to become guardians of the minor in this case, who I will refer to as KA because we are streaming live. So as an initial matter, I'd ask the Holliers to please state and spell your names for the record.
Rachel Hollier, Rachel, Hollier, Hollier.
Thank you.
And good morning, Caleb Hollier, Caleb, Hollier.
Thank you very much. And Miss Allen.
Yes, Andrea, Aundrea, and last name Allen, Allen.
Very good. Thank you, Miss Allen. And
Yes.
I have received an investigation report from the Department of Health and Human Services indicating that they, at the end of reviewing the matter, recommend guardianship along with parental visitation for Miss Allen. So, Miss Allen, I guess I'll hear from you first. Why don't you raise your right hand?
Oh.
You solemnly swear or affirm that your testimony today will be the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Miss Allen, what is your position on the proposed guardianship?
My position, I love Rachel, Caleb. They help me out a lot, which is why they have my child. I deal with things mentally, so I did reach out to them a month or so ago to help me with my child. They did help me with my first child, just so I can get my mind together to be able to take care of my child. I do feel like I have been able to get everything in order, get my screws screwed back in, and I'm ready to take my responsibilities back. I know it's up to the courts and to, the system, but I just know I appreciate everything they've done. I would love visitations if this doesn't go how it's supposed to, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I needed that time and I took it, and I'm appreciative of everything they've done. But now I'm feeling like I'm in the position that I can do it now.
Okay. No, and where are you currently living, Miss Allen?
I live in Kentwood in my own house. Well, it's apartment.
Yep, and you're renting that under your name.
Yes.
All right, and are you working?
I get a Social Security check every first of the month, and I'm also on Section 8, so it does my bills are up to date. Everything. I'm not behind, never behind or anything. So.
Okay. All right, and what are you doing to managing your mental health?
I work with it's a DHS program through Arbor Circle. They've helped me since my baby was out of the hospital. It's a group of 3 people that does help with managing the baby, which I think she's aged out now. And then my mental health, I have a psychiatrist and all of that as well. And I have been trying to get into heart of the city, but it is very hard to get a hold of them. But I'm taking every step that I'm supposed to. I journal daily. I've taken a point in. Rachel and them are very godly. I've been praying a lot more. I'm mental health is not just a one-step thing. It's a process, is what I've learned. So I'm taking every step towards that process to make sure that I am stable and capable enough for my baby to be healthy and happy and safe.
And is your hope in getting in at Heart of the City to have them manage your medication and things of that nature?
Yes.
All right. And the psychiatrist that you see is that also through Arbor Circle currently?
Yep. It's like a therapist. Like she's not really a psychiatrist. I don't know how to explain what it is, but she's more of the mental health part of it. So yeah. I don't have like a secure. That's part of the heart of city too. They help get you into a confirmed like psychiatrist that I will be able to see. I used to go through them a couple
Okay.
years ago.
And so currently, are you doing medication or are you waiting on getting started
I'm
in Heart of the City?
waiting. Yep, I'm waiting for Heart of the City. Because the medications with a child as well, medications make you very sleepy. It's just a lot behind it, so I have to get on the right medications. I'm doing pretty good without them. But it's you have to with mental health, the medications have to be right. They have to be right.
Yeah, no, and sometimes it takes a little while to
Yeah,
get adjusted to the correct level. So
yeah.
that you're right, it is a process to doing that. Okay, and you've been staying sober, I take it, with all
Yes,
that
I
other
am. I
stuff.
am. I am. I can drop right now if you need me to. I am. I'm taking every step to make sure that I'm healthy enough for my baby.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate all your testimony. Anything else you'd like to tell me? It sounds like so. You're not. You'd rather have KA with you full time, and not have the guardianship go. Would be your position today.
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. No, thank you. Anything else you'd like to tell me?
I appreciate everything Rachel and Caleb has done for me. I do want to put that out there. They are great. They are great.
All right. Well, thank you very much. All right. I'll hear from the Holliers next. I did receive the court report that indicates that, you have provided certainly a lot of um, as needed care for KA, to help out Miss Allen when she needs it. And that during that time, there's no question here that you've provided a safe and uh, stable home for KA. Is there anything in addition to what you went over with the DHHS that and I guess you haven't seen the report, so but it does indicate that, right, you provide that stable and uh, loving household, and that KA is very comfortable being there with you. Anything you'd like to add?
Is there anything you want to add? I guess, I mean, Kiana's doing really, I'm sorry, KIA is doing really well, and we have her older sister, so most of the time, so, they're loving having time together, and all of our other kids, we all just love her, the little baby, so, we're happy to help. So
Okay.
she's in a, good.
And how much older is the older sister? Is
She's
it
8.
Yeah, she's 8.
8? Okay, all right.
Yeah. We've had
And
her for 5.5 years.
and she is in a legal sense in a guardianship with grandma, but you help out because of grandma's work schedule.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
all right.
above and beyond just the work schedule. We have for the majority of the time, but
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, and then she spends most nights, overnights, and things of that nature with you.
Not all, but most, yes.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Well, this is in front of me on an application for guardianship, and my primary goal in deciding on the appropriateness of guardianship, it's a balance of two things. And on one hand, it's the best interest of the child, and on the other hand, it's the state of Michigan's mandate that parents get to parent their children and make those decisions whenever that's possible. So it's a balance of what's best for the child, and also, the interest of every parent in parenting. And this case, it appears certainly that the application, the guardianship is appropriate. However, you've also heard from Miss Andrea Allen this morning that she has taken significant steps in securing housing and getting approved for SSI, and also pursued treatment for mental health and parenting through Arbor Circle to be ready to parent. And she believes she's ready to parent KA. So what I'm going to do at this time is I will continue a temporary guardianship. I think I granted a temporary through now. I'll grant another temporary going forward for the next 3 months. We're at September the 9th. That'll carry us through early December. During that time, what I'd like to do on your part, and Andrea, I know it's tough to get in at heart of the city, but I would like to see you get started down there and get started on some medication, so that, because I think that's the last piece of the puzzle here, is getting into a steady, reliable regime of medication that works for you, allows you to parent, and allows you to maintain that kind of mental and emotional stability, because that's a huge challenge. And however, I preside over our county's adult mental health court, so I've seen plenty of parents and adults with mental health challenges, and they are, when you get the meds and the counseling that you need, they're totally treatable, just like high blood pressure or a broken arm or a broken leg. As long as you follow those medical recommendations, you go a long ways towards treating any mental health issues. The report here recommended supervised parenting at Journeys. I don't think that's necessary. I think that how do you work out parenting time now? I'll take your testimony first, Miss Allen.
I barely see any of my kids. Rachel and them raise up more than me because clearly I'm not good enough to be a mother to them. I don't see Journey. I did this with Journey. I barely get to see her. I write Rachel. I know she's busy. I haven't touched my daughter in almost a month. I don't see them. I don't see them. I try to reach out. I try to do what I can. Mental health is a process, and I do need my kids around. I need that love around. So I don't know. I don't get to see them. I've seen my daughter one time since she's been gone. I walked to the park to go see her. I made the effort. I don't see her. My daughter's gonna forget me at this point. It's like they're trying
the great
to
part
make her
about
forgive me. I
kids
haven't seen my child. I don't have parenting time. Nobody reaches out. They don't make an effort to have parenting time. My daughter Journey misses me. She misses me. She wants to live with me, and I know I'm not right, and I tell her no. She's doing great with Rachel and them. I'm not even fighting for that. And it was Kiana. I reached out to Rachel and them because I had a mental breakdown as a mother, as a strong mother dealing with mental health. I reached out. I didn't get her taken. CPS didn't come. I didn't put her in harm's way. I reached out.
Yeah, no,
and we did temporary guardianship just for the fact that they could take her to doctor's appointments. That's why we did this, not for them to do the process that they did with Journey.
Okay. Well, the thing is, and I do want to emphasize that we're not in a case where we're saying that you're not fit as a parent, or you're moving towards the termination of
This is a battle between fear and forgiveness.
parental rights or anything like that. And the good thing about a guardianship is it does give you the flexibility as the parent to state, as you're stating today, hey, I'm ready, or very soon going to be ready to resume normal parenting. So, that's what I'd like to set up. And I'd like to arrange a visitation and parenting time schedule.
Rachel and them are way too busy. They have a nanny. They're rich. They have a nanny. They can't get her to me. I can't get parenting time. They have a nanny. They barely write me back. I write every single day. I'm not gonna be able to get parenting time. They're too busy. They have money. They're rich. They work. They have a nanny.
Well, and there are
the nanny is raising the babies, not them.
All right. Well, let me hear from Holliers into what we can do about possibly making some parenting time available.
So I guess I'll speak up here. I haven't said much. We're happy to be able to help. That's why we've done this in the first place. As far as parenting time is concerned, that's not.
Nope, I think Mr. Hollier, you froze up on me there. So I only got,
Oh, are you
as far
there?
as attorney
Okay.
time is concerned, there we go, you're back.
Okay.
So it's very clearly stated, and we asked both the caseworker and the court clerk, what are our obligations? Andrea is correct. We did coordinate with her for Rachel to meet her um, at a park in order to visit. They had arranged meeting elsewhere. She wasn't able to do it. Just like this morning, we were supposed to be in the courtroom, which we are currently sitting here, and she was unable to attend. Evidently, it's a Zoom meeting. So I think, we're here to support and we'll do what the court has ordered. But at the end of the day, because of, we worry about the child's safety. And I hear Andrea say that, she's clean and she's doing well, but there are many people in her life that, including her own random post that she puts up on Facebook that would say otherwise. And so our concern is for KA and for Andrea. We want her to get the help that she needs. And where we're stuck in a difficult position is, how are we to determine whether or not Andrea is well enough for parenting time? Hence
You're
the
not.
recommendation.
The judge is.
Exactly. Exactly. Hence the recommendation by the caseworker for supervised parenting time to
And
make
what
sure
supervisor?
that.
I haven't talked to a social worker. I haven't talked to any worker. I haven't talked to anybody. They keep talking about a worker. I haven't talked to one. I wrote Rachel about. I had a CPS worker. I wrote her and said, how do I go about giving somebody temporary so they can give her? I told her. They said go somewhere where you can get it notarized and all this. But they went behind and they went to the judge like they did the attorney. And all I'm asking, so okay, we're at this point. Is there a way that your nanny is able to do a supervised visit so I can touch my child, so I can give my child a hug at least? Because I gave my baby Journey to my mom because I was in the situation, and then my mom turned around and she almost died. That's how you guys ended up with Journey, not because of me, because I gave her to my mom, and my mom she almost died in my mom's care. I'm a great mother. I am 30 years old. My Facebook post, I am allowed to have a couple drinks. I do that. We're talking about hard stuff, not liquor. I am capable enough. I can show you my house right now. I can show you my baby's room fully untouched. I am very capable of it. But judge, like he said, he's granting 3 more months, and that's just that. I want to know, is there a process we can do that I can be able to see my child at least once out of the month? I have not
We
hugged my
can do,
child.
there are a couple of programs. There's Journeys, which was recommended in the, this home study report that I received. Journeys, now the downside of Journeys, it's located down on Bridge Street and they do a supervised by a neutral third party, and the nice thing about that is I get a report about
Yeah.
how interactions go. The downside of that is there's a cost to it. I want to say it's $100 per, visit. So, there's Journeys and there's Safe Connections at the YWCA are the two that I'm aware of that are third parties that provide supervised parenting time. I would be certainly open to having the Hollier's nanny or Hollier's themselves be present for parenting time, as serving that.
I interact with Rachel. I don't even interact with Caleb, so I
Yeah,
don't even know
that
why he's
function.
speaking.
Right. And the nice thing about that is then you get to see the bond and firsthand. Now the odd thing about that is sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm the adult babysitter or whatever, and that isn't always a great situation. So what I will do is from my perspective, there ought to be what we describe in the legal language as frequent and liberal parenting time, and in a normal situation that boils down to at least one session of 1 or 2 hours, better, of course, the longer the better, per week. And what I will do is I will leave that to coordination between the Holliers and you, Miss Allen. I'm okay with either supervised location. I would be okay with nanny supervising since there is a nanny involved, if she's able to meet at the park. And of course, I realize, there are other kids and, trying to coordinate all those moving pieces can be hard sometimes. But I would like to see parenting time occurring at the interval of at least once a week, because I think it's important here where I'm contemplating a potential reunion of Miss Allen with her child, that that parent-child bond remain intact. So, that frequent parenting time is the way that happens. And if we need to, um, uh, involve me, and I can, I can formalize it by ordering it to go one way or another. However, my experience is that it goes better if I give you guys some flexibility to set it up. And also, the issue of the cost, because I know Journeys is a private agency. They charge. Safe Connections, I'm not sure if they do a charge at the YWCA. But I recently heard, at least for a while, they weren't operating. Now they're back up and operating. So that's the second option. I am not certain about the cost down there, but those are the two options that are there kind of for third party supervision of parenting time. And I guess, if those are the best option that the parents, that everyone can do, then I'm in favor of doing it that way. So, but let's continue with that, with parenting time. And Miss Allen, what I'd like to see from you, like I say, is
Oh, you don't gotta worry about it. I said how this court. I'm checking myself in the pine rest today. Yeah, so you don't gotta worry about it.
all right.
I fought
Good.
for my child, and as far as they're concerned, I don't have a job like them. I can't get a car. I just had a car. I totaled the car because of somebody else's fault. So I'm not. Somebody just wrote me. I've been talking on time. I have to go down there right now to get my bus pass. I'm making my way to be mobile around. My mom
Good.
tells me Caleb and them are not against me. I know Rachel isn't. Caleb, Judge, excuse me. I don't speak to this man. I don't know why he's even speaking on my daughter's case. I speak with Rachel. They tried to terminate my rights with Journey years ago, and the judge told them no because I am an involved mother. I am doing what I can. I can't have no good job and all that like y'all. I'm doing what I can. I'm on my way to get a bus pass right now. Y'all can be downtown if you want to. It was Zoom anyway. But I'm making my steps and efforts to do what I can. Not everybody has privilege like y'all. I have a big backyard with everything involved in it. It's not about the money. It's not about any of that. It's my child. It's my child. I don't know. Sorry, Judge, why Caleb is even in this meeting. This is between me and Rachel.
Right. Well, and I mean, it's important to know that the application for guardianship would be with the two of them as a couple.
It's okay. Kiana's
So,
dad
I
is in
mean,
town.
it's just,
Is there a way Kiana's dad is in town? He can get involved in this, and he can get a part of this, because this is it's Judge.
yeah,
I don't know.
well,
I knew this was gonna happen, and that's why I'm speaking. I write every day from my talk to my child. I do not know why Caleb is in this meeting, but I will be checking myself in the pine rest today. Hence, thank you. You guys are welcome. You got
all
another
right,
kid.
well, get the assistance you need, and keep that documentation, Ms. Allen, so that I can, next time we meet, I will set another hearing in about 3 months, and I'd like to hear,
Oh, you
what's
will.
going
And after
on
3 months, will nobody see Kiana ever again the way they just did me today.
with mental health
I'm
treatment.
trying my
That's
hardest
not
with
what I
y'all
mean.
doing this. They will
You're
never
gonna
see her
be
when I
able
get
to
my
see.
baby back. And I wanted
right.
them to be involved. They will never see my child again.
All right, well, so I'll order again to continuation of the temporary guardianship with what we call a court structured plan towards reunification. I think you know what you need to do, Miss Allen. If you need to seek help at Pine Rest, certainly I'd encourage that, and keep the documentation so you can show that to me and show that type of treatment or medications they prescribe, and then we'll work on getting some additional parenting time in a supervised type setting as we go forward. So with all that being said, I think we are concluded for today.
The mother stands her ground, promising to seek help and rebuild her strength no matter how hard the road gets. The judge allows the guardianship to continue, but leaves the door open for a future reunion. It's not just a ruling, it's a message of hope, a chance for healing, and a reminder that love never gives up.